Hello everyone and welcome back to another part of Persona 5. So we're exploring the castle a bit more. Gonna learn some basics because, you know, more tutorials and stuff. So we learned that the school is this castle, or the castle is the school, based on how the ruler perceives it.
Let's go.
Which is a very twisted way of viewing a school. Thinking that you can just rule over it, like, there's the map. So now we've got some knights that we can fight.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be guards here. Looks like we're going to have to... Oh boy. I'll just teach you always try to ambush enemies instead of rushing everywhere headlong. Attack from behind whenever you need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
So,
You know you're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona. But anyway,
You can sit on the
let's go.
side.
show me your true form.
Rip off his face.
Alright, the first move is
Persona!
on!
Not this.
We'll just use base attacks.
Zero, show your might!
Nope. Oh, look at
Yeah!
that.
Victory!
Oh, we leveled up.
Power courses through me.
That was enough to level up.
Okay.
We'll just explore a bit more.
Why ain't anyone Damn it!
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
Oh, he's gone running.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh, he's back.
I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now.
And then we learn about safe
Hey,
rooms.
let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave. The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
So it's just
Is
a normal
this
classroom
a
that
classroom?
the teacher won't
Now do you understand?
ever
This
really
place
go
is
in, so
another
don't
reality
really
that
have
the ruler's
control.
heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel.
Oh,
Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In
yeah.
order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion
What
that
about
you hold
you?
within.
You're a cat.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
That's not
No,
convincing.
you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though.
I mean, yeah.
Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just
You
in
just
case.
got a gun?
It's a model gun, though,
Oh, it's a
so
model
it only
one.
makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something, huh?
You couldn't even finish
so
the
you were
sentence.
planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
Yeah, I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce the name of that gun.
There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there. Let's use this time to hash out.
So we can save here, we can talk to our teammates.
Now then.
Training hall. They told us exactly where they are.
Okay, let's go.
But we could go back and fight these dudes. Okay, they're not there.
Oh, there's a guard on duty. The way to the training hall should be just beyond those bars.
So,
Sure.
what are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it?
Seems like it. Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, the palace's security level will rise.
So, security level.
And what do we do if that happens?
Well, the security
There's a
level
lot
will
of
go
stuff
back
to
down
learn
if we
in
can
the
beat more
game.
enemies without getting noticed. Fine.
Oh.
I'll put together some
Skip
info
that.
about the security level. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay?
So it also tells us about the tutorial menu.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh,
Now's our chance to
they're a bit different than what we're used to.
Persona! Ravage them!
Persona!
Oh, he's got a skin tower.
Persona! There!
And I get a little diddy dagger. He's got a sword that's bigger than him.
Only one more. Let's go!
Okay, that didn't really do a lot of damage at all.
Time for my persona! Looks like we cleaned up here.
Oh, leveled up Arsene.
Okay.
So not only do characters level up, but personas do as well.
Hey.
Ah. Go down here. Oh, good stuff.
What?
Oh, there's a couple of guards.
Have you seen anyone who looks like an intruder? No, nobody yet.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible
We're just
to
gonna have to
dodge
fight
all
our
of
way
them.
through, I guess.
Then what do we do? Should we try and take him down like before?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
I see. Sorry. Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser.
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
So, another
Are
tutorial.
you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
Don't worry, I'm sure this will work.
If things
Attack
can
away,
be
frizzy
perceived
hair.
in different ways, if they see a model gun, they probably, cognition could believe that
Dude, I keep
it is
saying
real and
it's
it
not
could
gonna
shoot
fire anything.
real bullets.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at...
Bam. Bam, bam, bam. We just used up all our bullets.
How about that? Surprised? There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife.
So, again, there's another thing that certain enemies
Of course,
could be
you can
weak
run
to.
out of ammo, but using it all up does more good than letting it collect dust.
So, a
Alright,
small
I'll
change
show you
from the
my
last
weapon
game
too.
is you only had that amount of ammo during the whole dungeon until you left it and then came back. But now it's every battle. It restocks.
For real?
Listen to this.
Oh,
Let's get them! Our ammo's replenished.
dump it on the enemy. Ha, ha, ha. Easy. He wasn't even sure on that.
Nice.
Hmm? Hmm?
So, party tactics. We can let them do as they please and just control ourselves, or we can choose
What do you wanna
what they
do?
do ourselves. I want
Yep.
direct command. So now we can control Morgana in battle. Oh. Whoopsie! Surrounded by enemies. Oh, this isn't good. Or at least I can
Enemy still
tank
got
the
the advantage.
hits.
Give it all you
Ha 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 ha.
Okay. That's one enemy. 2 enemies remaining. Don't let your
So
guard
here, oh, this is quite strong.
down. 1 enemy remaining. This is the last one.
Yeah, he just gets like a launcher,
Okay.
kinda slingshot thing. Oh, there's an enemy around the corner.
Guard.
You guys gonna take it?
I guess that's our only choice. Okay, I've decided. I'm
We
Something
could just
like
pass.
that.
We're like, yeah,
Let's go.
whatever. Oh,
Listen, there's a distinct flow. First, knock down all the enemies.
Let's
go. Certain enemies will be weak, like we've already established, and they'll be knocked down for a few turns at most. We can just do a finisher. Kind of, not always a finisher, but a very strong attack where all the party members attack at once and we get a cool scene like this.
That went really well. You're definitely fit for this.
What was that super move thing you just did?
I told you, it's called an all-out attack. If you
Very
manage
basic
to knock
name,
all
but
the enemies
it
down,
works.
you might be able to use it to beat them all at once.
But yeah, you got to knock down all
Yeah,
the
that
enemies.
was
So
over
if there's
quick.
3 enemies, you got to knock down all
It's a
3.
concentrated attack on defenseless enemies, after all. Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this.
That's too much trouble.
Strike the enemy's weakness, knock them all down, then do an all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern.
Alright, and what's round here? There's nothing round there. What's that say? Oh. Training Hall of Love. Not weird at all.
Yeah. Whoa!
Oh. There's no love in that.
Damn it! This is bullshit!
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
But this is
Oh. Beyond messed up.
How do I open this? Stop it!
Huh?
Leave us alone. It's useless. Huh? If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys.
So
You're
these
telling me you want
the
to stay in a place like
volleyball team?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
this? We can't just leave them here.
How stupid can you be?
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's
Oh, so they're not
cognition.
real. They're
They
just
aren't
like
real humans
fake
that have entered
versions
from
in the
reality.
mind of
They're different from you
Kamoshida.
two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated? So the school's a castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world too.
In the real world, too? Wait, I know these guys. They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me they're going through similar shit in reality?
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida. Huh? It's not working. We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
Oh, you can't take a
navigation
picture.
app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home. Let's go!
Right, I think this is a good place to leave off. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Leave a like if you enjoyed, blah blah blah. All the other stuff, subscribe, comment. See you next time. Goodbye.